Hi everybody, it is Friday, August 30th, 6th day, according to our Father's calendar, which means tomorrow is 7th day, and I believe the next day is the Feast of Trumpets. I was looking over at Caden for confirmation. I'm pretty sure you treat it as, I believe, a high Sabbath, which means you don't do any servile work and whatnot. So this is technically day 3 of the organic garden because I didn't actually work in it yesterday. And so what we did today is we took a couple pieces of rebar and we put it in and measured both sides. We have one side at 20 feet and the other at 18. So just to be precise, what we did is we did a measurement of that and then we used a little square on the sides. And I've never actually made like a garden like perfectly square before, but we attempted to make this one perfectly square, so we kind of at least have straight lines and whatnot. So we have that square sitting around, and you can do your measurements on this first and then just kind of go back and forth and move your rebar in and around. So we were nearly ready to plant. We had a little bit of extra out here, and this has all been done by hand. Everything's with a shovel. It's been turned over a couple times, and the ground is really good. We ran into a little problem, and we're growing potatoes. We're going to call this one ground zero, because we've never done this before, and it's going to be hopefully a nice potato field. And I think anybody can grow potatoes. Super simple. Just find the eyelets, cut them in half. And then I guess we plant them about a foot and a half apart. And so with 20 feet in here, we should have, I don't know, 17 and a half or so maybe. So anyway, here's a giant rock. And I'm not sure, again, I've done a couple videos on rocks and rock removal and things like that. But this is a big rock. This is a really, really big rock. And it's right in the way of potatoes. And potatoes grow down quite a ways. So the edge of this is going to hamper any kind of potato growth. So basically day 3 is becoming rock removal, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to tackle this thing in a day or not. What do you think, Kate? Maybe not, possibly. All right, well, we'll see. Keep you guys updated. You guys are having a good day. All right, so the deeper I bury the sucker, the worse it's getting. It's a big rock. So if you notice little white marks on there, I've resorted to some sledgehammers. I'm gonna try to nail this sucker out of here with a sledgehammer. I don't think this is going to work. I've given it everything I had, but it didn't do much. So let's try it again. Oh, it's not making too much of a difference here. Whew. Trying it, going from 16 to a 25 to see if that does any more damage. So I absolutely did not get my garden done today. I am deep into this big rock, and I either have 2 ways of doing it, 3 ways. Power through it and nail it myself, or have this guy we call Rock Builder. He lives up the road, and if Rock Builder can't do it, he's like this dude that lifts weights. He's a professional weightlifter, and he builds rock walls. That's all he loves to do, is build rock walls. So it's been a pretty chemtrail day down here. It is a 6th day. It's the end of the 6th day. At sunset today will be the biblical Shabbat of our Father. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Shabbat and a good week. End. And Sunday is a Feast of Trumpets. So that is also a Shabbat. If you guys are following Torah, it is that. Okay, guys, I'm out. Have a good day.